anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Purdue's offense will go to work first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Off play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Notre Dame's offense will take the field for the first time. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. And there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Offensive line has got to do a better job communicating, and they got to do a better job pre-snap seeing where this pressure is coming from. That DB was essentially telegraphing his blitz, and nobody picked him up.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Smith dropping to pass. Snagged out of the air. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Kick is in the air. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Using his legs, it's Joyner. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Smith wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Got his man quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is in front. They've played awfully well today in DKR. And while there's no Ricky Williams or Earl Campbell out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 11 over New Mexico State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Smith dropping to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Quarterback on the keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Looking for a gap. It's Young. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? He'll pull it on the read. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the handoff. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. The Volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Firing deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the running back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And with time running out here in the 1st half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Exactly what this defense needed. Listen, they're at a deficit. They talked about at the half. They need some energy. They need to force some turnovers, create some negative plays. What do? 1st drive, get a sack. Nice job by this defense.
The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They give it to him again. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the pummeling has started. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Smith wants to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch near the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He's going to run it. Ball's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Boilermakers! The defense putting points on the board.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Smith dropping to pass. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here.
Notre Dame, 23, Purdue, 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give to the tailback. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'll give it to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Smith wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch and stride inside the 15. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Purdue!
Number 5.
And after rolling snake eyes on the first 2-point try, they'll just kick it this time. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Mississippi State is putting on a show offensively. It feels like they've been ringing those cowbells all game. They're up by 17 over SMU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down, and the 38, and this offense might have something going.
1st down for the offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Larson. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got a man. It's Smith.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying play action. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Smith dropping to pass. Fires on the move. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds a spot in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to get it through the air. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught in the backfield, it's Palmer. The Boilermakers get enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to keep it in the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after getting...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
He got it. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Smith wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Looking left. He makes a catch. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Fires left. Got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.